Welcome, everyone, to a deep dive that could genuinely reshape how you see your life and your power within it.
It really could.
Today, we're exploring a pretty profound truth. You aren't just, living in your reality. You're actually a powerful creator of your experiences of the world around you.
That's the core idea, isn't it?
It is. And our insights today, they come from the Unified course, specifically the section Creating the World of True Desires. And we're also pulling from some really interesting discussions from the Unified 2025 workshop.
Good stuff in there.
Absolutely. So our mission really is to unpack this simple, but wow, incredibly potent formula for conscious manifestation.
And we're starting with a big one.
We are. Self-acceptance. The sources actually call it the end product of our whole journey here on Earth. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
Right off the bat, the material gives us this fundamental concept. You are made in the image of God. You are a creator.
Which sounds huge, and it is.
It is. And it's not just like a nice spiritual thought. It means your entire world, all your experiences, they genuinely start with your thoughts.
Right. Conscious thoughts, yes, but also the subconscious ones. That's key.
So it's like your mind is the master architect.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating, as the Unified material points out, is you've always been creating, even unconsciously.
So it's not like learning a new skill we don't have.
No, not at all. It's about recognizing an ability you already possess. The mechanics are in you.
Wow.
The real trick, maybe, is getting your conscious desires and those deeper subconscious patterns pulling in the same direction.
Right, working from the same blueprint.
Precisely.
And when you start thinking about that in daily life, wow, you see how constantly your thoughts are shaping things.
Maybe in ways you hadn't quite grasped before.
Yeah, every little belief, every assumption, even just a passing thought, it's like a brushstroke, isn't it?
It really is, on the canvas of your life. And the sources also talk about true desires.
Yes, tell us about that.
Well, it's not just about getting, a new car or a specific job, though that can be part of it.
Okay.
It's deeper. It's about experiencing what the original intention was for you, for your unique path.
The God's intention, they mean.
Exactly. Your true desires are sort of embedded in your design, guiding you to your highest potential. It's a much bigger picture.
Okay, so if our thoughts are always creating, consciously or unconsciously,
Right.
how do we become more deliberate about it?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
And the sources offer this very specific tool. They call it the creating formula.
Simple but powerful, you said.
Deceptively simple, maybe? Ready for it.
Lay it on us.
Okay. It's this 7-part sentence. God and I claim and accept thoughts with forgiveness and thanks, amen.
God and I claim and accept thoughts with forgiveness and thanks, amen.
Okay. Seems straightforward.
On the surface, yeah. But there's a reason it's structured exactly like that. The Unified material calls it a foolproof vehicle.
Foolproof. How so?
Well, think of it less like, waving a magic wand.
And more like a finely tuned scientific instrument. Or like a black box in math. Meaning you put a specific input in your clear intention aligned with these steps, and you get a predictable, desired output.
Because of the design of the formula itself.
Exactly. It's designed to clear away all the potential interferences, all the static between you and your desire. It aligns your inner state.
Got it. And where this gets really interesting, for this deep dive anyway, is applying it to self-acceptance.
Right.
Which the Unified course calls the unproduct. The absolute peak. It says there can be no higher thought, no loftier aim, no purer desire.
That is a bold statement.
It really is.
And the reason it's seen as so central, so pivotal, is that self-acceptance is about truly recognizing your own inherent perfection.
As God's creation.
As God's unique creation, yes. Aligning with that fundamental truth of who you are.
And that's not just about feeling good.
No, it goes way beyond that. That deep acceptance is what unlocks abundance, what opens up your capacity to truly accept others too.
So it radiates outward.
It has to. It's the ultimate inside-out job.
That makes a lot of sense. It sounds incredibly liberating.
It really is.
So should we walk through the 7 parts?
Yeah.
Using self-acceptance as our example?
Yeah, let's break it down step by step.
Okay, part 1 is simply God. This part's about lifting your thinking.
Right.
By stating and really feeling God's qualities.
Yes. The material gives examples like, what were they?
God is love, God is light, truth, happiness, joy, bliss.
All-knowing intelligence, everywhere present, perfection.
Peace, gentleness, infinite energy, abundance, non-judgmental, You immerse yourself in those.
And focusing on those qualities, the sources say, creates an energetic shift inside you.
Like tuning a radio.
Exactly. Turning your internal frequency higher, aligning with that divine love.
Yeah.
You're actively inviting God's essence in.
Changing your vibration.
Okay.
Then, after connecting with God's qualities, the next step is realizing you embody them too.
Yes, that's the I part. Recognizing you're made in God's image, you are one with God.
Internalizing it.
Critically important. You don't just say God is love, you say I am love. You assert these qualities as your own.
Right. So the examples would be, I am love, I am light, I am truth.
I am happiness, joy, and bliss. I am all-knowing intelligence. I am everywhere present.
I am perfection. I am peace and gentleness. I am infinite energy. I am abundance. I am non-judgmental.
It's an active anchoring of those qualities within you, not just wishing.
Okay, that feels powerful. Then part 3, claim and accept.
Right.
This is where you state your desire self-acceptance, in this case in the present tense, and specifically.
Yes. Present tense is key. And the material suggests starting small if you need to, with claims you can genuinely believe.
Build the belief muscle.
Sort of, yeah, because you must believe it. If you're claiming something, but deep down you're full of doubt.
The doubt wins.
The doubt is the more powerful creation in that moment. It's what manifests. Remember the flying like a bird example?
If you doubt it, you stay grounded.
Exactly. So for self-acceptance, the sources are very specific. You say, I claim my self-acceptance. Okay.
And then immediately follow with, I accept my self-acceptance.
Claim and accept. That dual action.
Yes, it really solidifies the belief and helps you embody that state.
Okay. Now, thoughts with. This sounds like where the real work happens.
It's definitely pivotal. This is where you tackle the thoughts hindering your claim.
How do you find them? Especially subconscious ones.
You ask. The guidance is to go into a quiet space and ask your higher self your deeper wisdom to reveal them.
Fears, doubts, old beliefs.
Anything that's blocking your self-acceptance.
Huh.
And once a thought comes up,
What do you do?
2 steps. First, heal it. You state, I heal, and release the thought about whatever it is.
Okay, release it.
And second, you replace it with a correct, aligning thought.
Like the example, if the thought is, I am ugly and frail.
You replace it with, I am perfect and beautiful. And this isn't just positive spin.
Yeah.
The sources stress it's the truth. Because you are God's unique, perfect creation. That's the fundamental reality you're aligning with.
Wow. And then there's a concluding affirmation for this section to really sweep things clean. I heal and release all thoughts I may have that interfere with this claim, known or unknown, conscious or subconscious.
My thoughts are now one with the same as and in tune with God's thought.
Exactly. It's like hitting reset on your inner landscape.
Powerful stuff. Next comes forgiveness.
Placing yourself in a state of total forgiveness.
Forgiving others, right. Anyone you hold a grudge against, especially if they contributed to those hindering thoughts.
Yes, like that neighborhood auntie example they gave, calling someone fatty. You release that.
But why is forgiveness so crucial here?
Because from that higher perspective the formula connects you with, the deeper truth is, there is nothing that needs forgiving.
Okay. It's about releasing your emotional attachment.
Exactly. Those old grievances can hold you back energetically, even if you don't realize it. It's about freeing yourself.
Yeah, you're not condoning actions. You're just letting go of the charge.
Precisely. And the affirmation seals it. My heart is in a state of forgiveness.
Okay. Makes sense. Then part 6. Thanks.
The icing on the cake, as the sources call it.
Just expressing gratitude.
Profound gratitude, yes, to God for what you've claimed. So for this practice, you'd say, I thank God for my self-acceptance.
And this helps you feel like it's already done?
Exactly. It helps you step into the frequency of having received it. You feel it. You accept it as already real. It shifts your vibration to match.
Aligning yourself with the outcome.
Yes.
And finally, after all that, how do we just let it go? That seems hard sometimes.
It can be. That's where the final step comes in. Amen.
The submit button.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's the act of consciously letting go of your claim.
Releasing it
to God and the natural laws of creation. You've done your part. Now you trust the process.
And there's a specific phrase for this too.
Yes. My claim is now created. That is the nature of natural law. Amen.
My claim is now created. That is the nature of natural law. Amen.
Wow. That surrender is vital. If you stay attached, worrying about how or when,
you interfere.
You can, yeah. You introduce resistance. Letting go allows the universe, or natural law, to handle the manifestation smoothly, respecting free will and divine timing.
Okay, that whole formula, It's quite something when you break it down.
It really is. It covers all the bases.
So moving beyond the mechanics, what about the bigger picture, the deeper implications?
Well, one really fascinating connection is with duality.
Duality, like good and bad.
Sort of. Self-acceptance often means embracing the parts of ourselves we've judged as bad or imperfect.
The thorns as well as the flowers.
Exactly. The Unified Course uses that analogy. Both are made with the same love, part of the whole creation.
So things like anger or greed.
Yeah.
The sources say they're lower frequencies for learning, not just evil.
Right. They serve a purpose in our experience. Suppressing them, pretending they aren't there, just creates that internal pressure.
So true self-acceptance means embracing all of it.
Understanding all of it serves a purpose in your journey.
Yes, that's a huge shift. And if we embrace all of ourselves, how does that change how we see other people?
Fundamentally, the material is clear. Seeing God in others starts with seeing God in yourself.
Because they mirror us.
They act as mirrors, yes. Reflecting back aspects of our own being. Often, the things that intensely irritate us in others
Are things we haven't accepted in ourselves.
Very often, yes. So interactions become opportunities for self-healing, for growth. It fosters real empathy.
Okay, connecting this to the bigger picture again, this whole practice seems to shift where we should put our energy, our investment in life.
Absolutely. In a world screaming, invest in this, buy that.
Where should we really invest?
The unified material is adamant. The only true investment, the only thing you actually take with you across lifetimes
Is what? Not money, not stuff.
knowledge and wisdom gained from actual experience.
Everything else is temporary.
Possessions, relationships in their earthly form, validation. It's all left behind. The deep investment is in your own inner growth, your understanding.
That really reframes things. Which leads to another intriguing idea, this concept of exit. It sounds different from the usual ideas of, say, moksha or nirvana, which often sound like escaping the cycle.
It is a different perspective. Instead of just wanting out of the cycle of birth and death,
What's the alternative?
the possibility of exiting this life in a unified state, full of love, compassion, understanding, deep self-acceptance.
And what happens then?
From that state, you could consciously choose to return. Not because you have to, karmically, but because you choose to.
To contribute.
To contribute in a more positive, creative way. You shift from just being an experiencer to being a conscious co-creator with the divine.
Wow, a co-creator. And self-acceptance is the key to that shift.
It's absolutely fundamental to it, according to these teachings.
Okay, so for listeners wanting to integrate this starting now, what are the practical steps again?
Consistency is key. Repeat the creating formula for self-acceptance, maybe twice a day. Or more, if it feels right.
To really let it sink in.
Exactly. And dedicate some quiet time, even just 5 or 10 minutes, to listen inwardly. Ask your higher self about those hindering thoughts.
And maybe journal them.
Journaling can be really helpful, yes, to track them and work through the healing and replacement process.
And remembering it's a journey, not a one-time fix.
Definitely. It's a continuous process of self-discovery, of remembering who you truly are. It extends way beyond just 1 week.
This has been incredibly insightful, unpacking the creating formula, seeing how self-acceptance is this gateway.
It really is a pathway to experiencing your own divine nature.
And becoming that conscious co-creator of your world.
That's the potential.
So as everyone goes about their day, maybe ponder this. What truth about yourself? What hidden perfection, maybe, are you ready to embrace today?
Good question.
Because embracing that truth might just unlock possibilities you haven't even imagined yet.
It very well could.
We really encourage you to continue your own deep dive with these ideas, integrate the practice, and just see what unfolds.